Okay, so next one. Pisces. Yay, Pisces. Okay. The original Pisces, before they changed them, the original 13 zodiacs, you got March 12th to April 18th, Aquamarine, Diamond, Two Fish, Neptune, Tuesday, Solidite. Alright, what can we get for Pisces? What do you got for me? Whoa, that comes out right away. Oh. Alright. A lot of betrayal. Not only from other people, but yourself. If you're laying literally on a cape of red and blue, so that's what's spoken, and your root as well. So a lot of that has to do with root ties, family ties, anything like that. You really only want to carry your happy inner child and stuff, and you have like a protective armor coat on, but at the same time, all that betrayal, at least 2 or 3 of those swords got through. A lot around you. You need to be able to go within hermit mode. You need to be able to separate yourself, take the time that you need to do whatever introspection and reflection you need to do, and maybe pull your energy away and keep it for yourself to do some healing, massive healing. A lot of anger, a lot of chaos. You don't have to hold on to that. There's plenty of goodness and abundance to go around, but you have to be in the right frequency in order to receive. If you are expecting things out of the blue and you're in a low vibrational frequency state, they're not going to come to you. Okay? You want to be able to learn how to get your keys back, if you know what I mean by that. What else can we get for Pisces? Not hide from mistakes. Own your mistakes. 3 of Cups in reverse. Alright, what I'm getting is 3 ladies, but in reverse. So maybe you're all going your separate ways. Maybe you're done drinking from each other's cups. The exchange. That could be exchange of information. That could be exchange of emotion. That could be carrying each other's burdens back and forth, constantly with words and energies. I think you're done with that. You have like a revelation. It's like one of those bright lights that come on. Light bulb, that's it, a light bulb above your head. Whoever you want to talk to, you can talk to. It's not weird if they've passed over. No need to be defensive about certain insecurities you have. Own them. Yeah, I feel a certain way about this. Yeah, this upsets me. Yeah, I don't like dealing with this. Yeah, I haven't healed from this yet. Own it. But once you own it, now what? Now what are you going to do about it? Pisces. Show your strength, show your true character, show who you really can be. If you are the big bad poisson in the fucking ocean, then show that. You don't have to retaliate and do mean things. You show your strength by how you stand up for yourself, by how you carry yourself, by how you are, how you can manage your emotions, how you can control. Self-control. What's the word I'm looking for? Discipline. How you self-discipline. Showing other people that, showing them your true strength and power, that's how you get to Emperor state. Even a female in a masculine energy can be in an Emperor state. Typically it's a man, but in this case it could be a woman. In order to get to this state, though, you have to take what this is and turn it into something good. You transmute the negative into positive through the lessons that you learn from it. Regardless of what it is, negative or positive, there's always a lesson to be learned. Something you can take out of it. And keeping yourself balanced and maintained that whole way through, no matter what it is. Carry yourself with grace and dignity. It's your destiny to do right by you. put the chaos and conflict, any fighting, especially among friends in the past. If it has to do with family, this feels more like friends. But if it has to do with family, you putting it in the past, I think you're walking away from certain things. You really did mean well at the beginning, but you allowed the negative energies and the projections from other people to kind of sway you to the dark side. And you need to come back now. At least get in the fucking middle ground, because staying on one side or the other is not going to help. Even if you're all religious and stuff and you're fully on the light side of things, and let's say you go to church every day or whatever and you're preaching, if you're not addressing the shadow aspect of yourself, if you're not learning and transmuting the negative into positive through the lessons that you've learned from your pain, from your trauma, from things in the past, if you're not learning about it, and I say about it, then it's not balanced. The whole idea of duality and yin and yang is balance. You're going to have to go through your trials, tests, and all that stuff, regardless of what side you're on. I don't care who you are. Working hard. Working very hard. You might be traveling soon. Where? I don't know. Maybe close to water. You need to, you're Pisces, you need to go next to water for sure. Whatever it is, you will get through this. Take your time. Be patient with yourself. Don't worry too much about what other people are saying and doing. The more you get involved with other people's BS, the more you're going to bring yourself down, especially if it's not in a high light manner. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's hard because they kind of, people can have a tendency to do what their family tells them to do just because they've been groomed to do so, until you separate yourself and you're like, wait a minute, I can think for me? Wait a minute, I can do this for myself? Wait a minute, I actually want to heal? Holy shit. When did I want to heal? Since when? Oh, that's right, since you started loving yourself. That's okay. It's not a bad thing. Yeah. Then you don't have to juggle anymore. You don't have to worry about that bullshit. Okay, let's go to the past life. Ooh, this monk or nun, this is past life, okay? This could have been like a vow that you took. And it can be something that you're going through right now too in the present. So it's like reliving a cycle all the way down. Now it's to you. And this came right over top of the Ten of Swords. So you've probably been betrayed in your past lives as well. And despite whoever it is, or regardless whoever it is that betrayed you in the past as that form of you and betrayed you now as this form of you, you get to make the decisions of what you're going to do next. You can take a vow of silence, you can take a vow to yourself, you can take a vow of celibacy, you can do whatever you want. You can relive this cycle, but if you're not learning the lessons, that's going to be problematic. You're going to want to be able to move forward and heal, so that means you're going to have to transmute the shit out of this. It's going to take some time, especially if you're just starting now. If you're just waking up now to any of the betrayals, take your time. Don't get overwhelmed and be like, oh, fuck this person, fuck that person, fuck that. You need to be able to stay peaceful, keep your happiness, keep calm. You know, when good things happen, you still, with grace, accept. If bad things happen, you still, with dignity, learn how to manage and move through past whatever you're being put through, because it's karmic. Good or bad, karma, dharma. If you feel unfulfilled, take a vacation. Go on a trip. If you feel like you can't, do it anyways. Live in the moment. Long line of stars. Full potential. You have the potent energy to surmount or overcome whatever the bullshit is. You don't have to go down the same route as everybody else. Never did. You have to trust yourself, have faith in yourself, love yourself fully. unconditionally. That little child in there, masculine or feminine, they like, hi. Hi, younger me. Thank you for surviving all this bullshit. Thank you for staying strong. Thank you for constantly lifting me up and trying to cheer me up with the little things that you remind me of occasionally here and there that I almost try to ignore, but I notice. Thank you. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for supporting me when everybody else fucked off. Thank you for loving me unconditionally. I truly freaking love you so much. Like, show gratitude to your inner child. That inner child is stronger than your ass right now as an adult, probably. I speak for myself. But my inner child, she's tough. And she's not censored at all. She spoke words out her mouth and was like a vessel for delivering messages constantly. Hard life that one went through. Anyways, I thank my inner child for everything she's been through, so hopefully you can do that for yourself because they deserve it. Don't abandon them, right? I've had like 3 birds go across here already. One more. Oh, okay, that's 2. I'm gonna put them back in there because I just asked for 1. Thank you, please and thank you. Oh, use your manners too. If somebody says thank you, say you're welcome. I know it's hard, especially if you've got like this whole fae folk thing going on. Like with fairies, I think there's some general rule where you never say you're welcome or something like that. It implies that you did something for something, or I don't know. We can look into that. You'd be amazed how many people don't use their manners. Okay, 1 more. Okay, so it's not giving me that. Let's go to the Island Time Wellness card. Pisces. Paradise. You create your own heaven or you create your own fucking hell on earth. What do you want to live in mentally? What do you want to live in mentally? What do you want to speak? Do you want to go on a trip? In the sun, it almost looks like there's a little sea. To me, that stands for either sea, like the ocean, sea, or sea. What are you seeing now? What are you starting to realize? Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoy each other. So if you're in a relationship, this is a really good card. Take time to get away with each other. And if you are single right now, this means that you're reconnecting with yourself or you're doing things for your own inner joy and peace, which is really good. Leaving all the bullshit behind, leaving all the betrayal behind, moving forward, not really looking back. What else can we get for Pisces? Oh, if you have a lot of children, please go on vacation. Seen Seagull. Please go on vacation. You have to be able to fill your own cups, guys. There is babysitters. If you don't trust them, find other babysitters. If you have more than 2 children, you could still find babysitters. You need to go take some time for yourselves. Easier said than done, right? It's a test. Can you have a full family, provide for them, give them everything they need and more, but can you still take care of yourself? You can love everybody else, but what about yourself? Figure that out, you get your keys. Ultimate fulfillment, ultimate paradise. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one-night stand. If you're playing the field and you're single, be careful. You don't want any more of this, right? I wouldn't say become, like, learn the art of detachment, like cold-hearted, but I would say learn not to be codependent on their energy. So if you're starting to fool around with people or get in relationships that aren't solid, then learn how to keep your energy separate, if you know what I mean. Like if you are like completely head over heels for somebody and you're willing to give them everything, and you literally take your cup and dump it on their head, I love you, like love bombing and all this shit, that's not gonna help you. That's not self-love. If you're like, I really respect you, I appreciate your time and energy, I would like to go on a date, get to know each other better and everything like that, I still love myself, I come first right now, and I will spend time because I'll make time for you because I would like to get to know you better. That is respect to yourself, respect to the other person, healthy boundaries, and also learning what you can do for yourself while still being in another person's energy without becoming like, it's order. It's without becoming needy. I'm not needy. Like the darker aspect, the shadow aspect, codependent, trauma bonding, that's what I was thinking of. The survival instinct, just to latch on. Wow, that's deep-rooted. Rejection. Listen, even if it's your own fucking parents, man, sometimes rejection is a form of protection. Remember that. Don't be seeking their approval. Don't be clinging to their every word. Don't be trying to put them on a pedestal or high horse that they don't belong on, especially if they've mistreated you in some way. Have your self-respect, have your dignity to stand up and defend yourself or separate your energy. People that treat you like an insignificant speck of dust beneath their shoe, yet still demand respect from you, are not deserving of your energy. What are the fucking odds of that coming out? Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Never be unsure of the future because the future's not even here. Worry about the present. Like a childlike mentality, worry about the present state of being. Focus on the present, what you need to do here and now. Yeah, you can have ideas of the future. You can also manifest things into your, but you need to be able to forgive, let go. You need to be able to make room for new stuff to come in so you can grow. And clinging to things like sadness or yearning is a push. So it's kind of like reverse psychology 101. The universe has a tendency that when you're like desiring something, like I need it, I want it so bad. What you're going to do is the opposite. You're sending out the idea that you're lacking. That's what you will receive. So if you send out the idea like, you know what, I'm quite content, I'm happy, I'm grateful for what I have. Everything I've been through is a lesson I needed to learn. I am happy with what I have and I will make do with what I have. And if something comes in towards me, I'll be grateful for it. But I don't need it. I don't yearn for it. Like chase and attract, push and pull. Sleeping around is not going to help. Keep that in mind. Not judging, just saying, if that's what then you're codependent on other people's energy to get what the fuck you want. Don't do that. Defense. Date. There you go. You can do it the right way. Do it the right way. Meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. Take your time. No rush. Okay, what else we got here? Yeah, a lot of reflection. The things that happened to you in the past, you can't keep reliving them or thinking about them and not resolving that pain. So it's like if you watch a movie, right? You have an emotional reaction to it. Instead of having the emotional reaction again and again and again, watch it, take from it what you can learn. What about this am I supposed to learn? What about this is supposed to get through to me What's my message for this? Make it make sense in your head. Not for a negative reason, not out of ego, but what is it I'm supposed to fucking learn right now? Why have I been fighting this so hard instead of just letting go, releasing, and breaking down the ego so I can let what comes into me come into me? It's not a bad thing. It's not. It's hard. It's freaking difficult. But it's only as hard as we make it, right? I love you too. So, once you do all that, success, Wheel of Fortune, happiness, playful times, joy, even a euphoric state of being, you can manifest all that. And this could be yours too, if the price is right. But here's the thing, energetically, money is just something we created. We give it meaning, just like I give this card a meaning, or I give this card a meaning. Whoever created cards way beyond the 14th century, what did they use? Like numbers on long cards, or was it shapes or something? I don't know. Before tarot, we give things meaning. So, pardon me. What meaning are you gonna give to your circumstances and what you've been through? What meaning are you going to give it? Are you going to transmute it into something positive, or are you going to keep sticking with the low vibrational frequencies that keep you miserable as fuck? And angry, and bitter, and spiteful, and resentful, and all that bullshit that you never really needed to carry to begin with, because it was just projected onto you from other people that were not healed. Literally, probably your bloodlines passed this down, and up until you, if you decide to be the curse breaker, you get to decide. If you didn't do the work and you had children and you passed it on to them because you didn't do the work, let's say, then they're gonna have to step up. I myself, being in my generation, I have to step up. I chose to step up. I could have not. I could have chose to be like, fuck it, and then just go about my, karmic little ways. But I chose to step up and do something. I chose to speak my truth. I chose to do something for myself. Stand in my own energy. Anyways, okay. On that note, 4 runes, please. What can we get here? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's... Stop dropping the ball. Unknown. What's hidden? Ooh, okay, this one's a good one. Hagelas. Hail. Destruction, chaos, anger, disruption, wrath, or nature, trials, tests, change, and lessons, which is symbolic for H. It looks like an H, but sideways. Then you got your orange and pink. That's your sacral and your crown chakra. I would work on those two. Another blank one. That's 2 moons in a row. And then you've got Degas Day, hope, happiness, success, dawn, breakthrough, awareness, planning, clarity, and breakthrough again. That's D. That's yellow and pink again for your solar plexus and your crown. This could be what you stand in or what you need to work on. I highly suggest working on your solar plexus in here, your inner child, okay? And I care about you very much. Do not sacrifice your own happiness. Manifest good. Be a good magician. Separate yourself if you need to. Put the fighting behind you. And you've got 2 rooms that came out blank. So you get to decide your future. You get to decide the path you're going to go on. Free will. I wonder if the fish ever kiss. Why do they gotta be swimming in opposite directions? Can they come together? Both your sides? Have faith in yourself, okay? One more card. Don't be bound to it. Your emotions. Change that. You're gonna have to do the inner work.